Hi guys, welcome to the live. If you're tuning in, here is my yarn binder. Let me know if you hear any noise in the background when you tune in. The goal is not to hear any noise, but it does not necessarily mean you won't hear any background noise, so just let me know. I have my window kind of open and I need some airflow in here, so let me know what you hear and what you don't hear. So yeah. So also, if you see me looking over here, it's because I'm looking at my computer so I can read y'all's live chat. So it's just easier to read the live chat from my computer where I can have it like closer up and where I don't have to like lean over to read. So this was not a planned, sorry, I kicked the chat, but this was not a planned live stream. I just figured I'd go live for y'all. Hi! We're going to be crocheting and doing fun things, but I'm going to be winding up some yarn on my yarn ball winder to start out because I like the center pole, okay? And are you going to fault me for that? I like the center pole, and these apparently don't have the center pole, so this is the color I'm using if you haven't seen. If you were in my last live, I'm sorry, but I took out the red because I just didn't like it. I'm going to be adding it back in using a different stitch and maybe using less red, but that is what we're going to be doing. And then also my drink because I need a drink and I'm thirsty. So in today's live stream, we are doing Mountain Dew Star Spangled Splash. If you've never had it, it is a red berry flavored Mountain Dew. Let's crack that open. It's delicious, you guys. Also, let me know what you think of the setup and all of that jazz. We got a good setup going on. Also, let me know what you think of my disability pride flag in the background. I got this on Etsy quite a while back. We are going to be celebrating Disability Pride Month because it's coming up next month. And this is our pride flag for all of us disabled folk like myself. Hi. Nice to see you. Hi. Hi. So that's why we have this because we are going to be, yeah, it's just a great backdrop and we're going to be celebrating next month. Can you hear cars driving by? Let me know what you can hear. Hello? P and 12318. Hello? Let me know what you're hearing. If you're just hearing me or if you're hearing all kinds of noise in the background, let me know what you're hearing. So I have disabilities and I agree with you. It's nice flag. Yes. If you want to know what the zigzags represent, they represent, for disabled people, they represent our ability to weave through our challenges and still be able to get through our daily lives. It basically represents the struggles that we have to overcome to get through daily life, whereas non-disabled people don't really have those type of struggles, and so they're not finding creative, innovative ways to get through life like we have to do because they don't necessarily have to. Thank you. Can you hear just me? Oh, you can just hear me? Okay, great. So if you guys want to get a beverage and a crochet project, we'll get started with that soon. Again, I'm drinking, it's red berry flavor, it's Mountain Dew, it's called Star Spangled Splash. I only have a couple of these left. I gotta say though, they're pretty dang delicious, and the cans are they're patriotic, but the cans are adorable. I really like the cans. It's caffeinated though, so. But boy, does it taste good. So this is the project that I'm working on for anyone that hasn't seen. If you saw my last live, you'll know. I took out the red if you saw my last live. It's like a summer tea that I'm working on. And we are using my triple flowering upside down stitch. That's going to be a tutorial coming on my channel soon. Sorry, I'm kind of used to bending over to read the phone when my computer's right here. Wow. Oh, I love the voltage too. That one is really good. I don't know if I have a favorite because they're all so good and I can't decide. I mean, what do you guys think? In the comments about what your favorite Mountain Dew is. It looks like this one, they said favorite dew is voltage. Oh, Code Red. I love Code Red as well. I love Mountain Dew. I mean, being jacked on Mountain Dew is not a bad thing. So I thought before we crocheted, I would wind up some yarn because I need some yarn wound up in a yarn cake that has a center pole, and these don't have center poles. If you want to see this stitch, this is called the triple flowering upside down stitch. That's what we're working on. It is a stitch I invented. Let me know in the comments if you would like to see a tutorial on how to do that. That's so funny. You do want a tutorial? Great. There is going to be a tutorial coming up soon. This is the triple version. I'll show you guys how to do the stitch in this video, but we'll do an official tutorial on my channel. I'm going to be winding this today, and it's in the color Beach House because it doesn't have a center pole. Gosh dang it, I can't get the tag off. Oh! Also, if you didn't know this, and I want to share this with you because I've been using this yarn. I haven't used it a ton, but I've used it enough to where I think I would know. But this is what the label looks like, right? Well, it doesn't advertise anything on the front specific to a pattern. But if you flip over your yarn label, don't throw them out. There's patterns on the inside of these yarn labels. And usually the yarn label on the outside will say see inside for crochet pattern. But it doesn't say that. This is a Ridgy Knit dishcloth. They all have different patterns. So save these and check out the free patterns that come on the inside of these labels, which I didn't know was a thing. Because usually yarn labels that have patterns usually say such and such pattern, see inside of label for details. But this doesn't say anything on the outside of the label of there being a written pattern on the other side. So if you didn't know, now you know, because I didn't know either. Yeah, I love this color, so we're going to wind it. Also, check out my new yarn bowl I got from Temu. Isn't it cute? We're going to be using that today. So I undid the red because I didn't like how it was coming out. So I just kind of wound it up, and we're going to be reusing it, so stay tuned because we will be crocheting in this live. Sorry, guys. I have to get used to reading my computer for comments instead of the phone. I'm so used to using the phone. I don't know why I'm hot. I feel like I'm hot. It's not that hot, but I feel like I'm hot. So, if you guys want to know, this is the Knit Picks Yarn Ball Winder, and I love it. The only issue I have with it, particularly, is that sometimes, depending on how the lip is on your table, it's not always gonna stay as well. Like it'll still move some. So having like a little grip on there to keep it from moving side to side is good. But as long as you don't move it too much, it should be fine. Like if it's on this table is like a foldable table and it has kind of a lip where it kind of is like a downward lip. It's not like flat. So, but on a flat surface, it definitely does not move. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put the yarn in the yarn bowl here so that it is easier to wind up the yarn. Guys, subscribe to her now. Thank you. Oh, you did Adventures of Gaming. Oh, great. Thank you for subscribing. Oh my gosh. We love new subscribers. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm very grateful for any new subscribers. Again, it's not necessary, but I'm welcome. I welcome new subscribers all day long. I am going to be posting a new upload very, very soon. Let me know if you want me to post the new upload tonight or tomorrow. It'll have to be after this live. What would you prefer, tonight or tomorrow? It's ready to go. I just haven't uploaded it yet because it's going to take a while. and I can't go live and upload at the same time. So we're just going to do this one ball for now. Actually, no, we're probably going to wind this up so that it's easy to use. So this and then that for now. And then we'll get to crocheting. And then if you guys want to see how I do my stitch, you guys will be able to see it. I will do a formal tutorial. Oh, night, Ventures of Gaming. What time is it where you're at? It's only 6:38 p.m. here. Okay. Well, I mean, it'll be an upload that you can watch whenever you want. It's so. Okay, it is 6:38 p.m. here for me. That's what time it is. So we're just going to finish winding this ball up, and then I will wind up the red that I undid, and then we'll start crocheting. Because I'm reattaching the red. I just didn't like how it was coming out. Like, it was either too many rows of red, or not the right stitch. And you know me, or if you know anything about me, one thing you should know is I don't like to keep things if I'm not enjoying the way it looks. And I think the red is just, it's a really vibrant red. And so if you don't do it just right, this color, it just doesn't go as well if you don't do it just right. So we got to take our Clover Amore F 3.75 crochet hook, millimeter crochet hook. Use the back of it and stick the tail deep into the yarn and pull it out. And then bam! Yarn cake acquired. So now we're just going to do this one real quick so that way when I go to use it, it's just not a big mess. Now this is the Peaches and Cream Original in the color red. And it's a little bit thicker and more dense than the stripey, but it's the same. Except for that one's stripey. So we are just going to wind this and do a quick ball just because it'll be easier to crochet with without tangling, knowing that it's in a ball and it's already tangling. And I just wound this before I got on live. I took it off because I didn't like it. And I'm one that, like, as long as it's physically reusable, I'm just going to keep reusing it. It's getting tangled. And I've only undone it once, which is now. The first time I've undone this red, so, and it's plenty of yarn. It's like 3 rows worth of yarn, so it's enough where I can still use it. But it's just sticking to itself more than anything else. But we'll start crocheting. I'm going to show you how to do the flowering upside down stitch. And then once we switch back to this color, I'll show you how to do the triple flowering upside down stitch, because in the red I did double or half double crochets, but I didn't really like it that much. So I undid it because I just don't think that the stitch fits. And I like the stitch that I'm using for this pattern. So I'm just going to do the smaller version. The triple flower, there's this regular flowering upside down stitch that I created many years ago. And then I just came up with the triple flowering upside down stitch. And the only difference is the height of the stitch. And so therefore it's just taller. So this is the triple version. Screenshot that if you want to see. If you want to have it for reference so you can compare like whether you like it or not. This is red, yes. It's just a brighter red compared to what you see with this yarn. So we're just going to do a little different. Now I'm going to take this off because it's kind of on our way and I don't need it anymore. I just needed it for that one thing. This is pretty decent. Oh, shoot. Of a yarn ball winder. I will say certain tables it doesn't stay on as good. And certain tables it does. It just really depends. If you're wanting information on this yarn ball winder, it is the Knit Picks yarn ball winder, and it's a very good beginner friendly one. The only thing is, depending on the width of your table, it'll still kind of move around even when it's tight. Let me just stick it on there. It's not wanting to go on, you guys. It's just this little piece just like screws on. there. But this is what it looks like for reference. I like it because the gears underneath are covered, so there's no risk of like the yarn getting wrapped up in the gears. So that's just kind of how it works. So I think eventually they should redo the mechanism that keeps it on the table. But other than that, it's pretty high quality. They just need to find a better way to secure it to the table as they like. But that's the only downfall I see. It works really good. It's a great yarn ball winder. My mom got this for Christmas. Got this for me for Christmas. I think Christmas of 2019. I think or Christmas of 2018. I think Christmas of 2019. What do you mean showing you the circle? Oh, you mean this? The yarn cake, you mean? Or this? So, now that we have our red, we're going to reattach it, and I'm going to teach you guys how to do the flowering upside down stitch, which is the regular version. The one you saw here is the triple flowering upside down, which I will show you guys once we get to using this color again. Because we're switching to the red is what we're doing right now. So I do have my handy dandy yarn bowl. We're going to slip stitch the new color in and then chain 2. Now this stitch has to be worked or is best worked in a base row, meaning you want to do however many chains you want and then a base row. Could be single, half double, double. It does not matter. Bye, Missy. It does not matter. You just need some sort of base row to go off of. And that's literally it. But that's all I'm going to say. There's no amount of stitches you need. The amount of stitches that you need is just based on whatever project you're working on. But for this stitch, because it's not a stitch pattern, it's actually a stitch, you don't have to have a particular number of stitches. The only requirement for it to come out really good is to have some sort of base row. So however many chains you need for your project, or a foundation row, meaning like foundation single, foundation double, where you don't do the chains, it's already built in. So you can do that too. So that is basically what you need. Okay, and I've got my chain 2. I'm going to yarn over. I'm turning my work. We're going to yarn over. Okay, you will be right back. Okay, well, I will show the stitch a few times. Okay, so this is the flowering upside down stitch. I'm going to have to get real close and personal with you guys over here because that way you guys can see the stitch really good. So I have my chain 2. And then we're going to yarn over and we're going to work in the first stitch. And what we're going to do for the flowering upside down stitch is you're going to take your hook and you can see how you have, sorry, this is in the way, how you have the back loop and the front loop of your stitch. You're going to yarn over, stick your hook in the back loop of the stitch only. Yarn over, pull up a loop. That gives you 3 separate loops on your hook, as you can see. Do not yarn over. Stick your hook back through the front of your crochet stitch, front loop, back loop and all. Yarn over, pull up a loop, and then you have 4 loops on your hook. So 1, 2, 3, 4 loops on your hook is what you have, and you're going to yarn over and pull through all 4 loops. So let's show this again. So yarn over, stick your hook in the back loop only of the crochet stitch. Yarn over, pull up a loop, 3 individual loops on your hook. Do not yarn over. Stick it through the front loop that you skipped and the back loop again. Yarn over, pull up a loop. You now have 4 loops on your hook. If you can see 1, 2, 3, 4. Yarn over, pull through all four, and that is just a regular single flowering upside down stitch. And you'll notice, I'll do a couple so I can show you why it's named that, because I feel like once I do a couple, you guys will be like, I see why the name is the name. So you'll know why after I get a few stitches in, because I named this crochet stitch with the help of some some people from my group, Fibers in the Wind. Excuse me, I cannot even speak. And they all agreed that this is the perfect name based on the look of the stitch. Let me just do one more so we can show you what the stitch looks like up close and personal. This is what the stitch looks like up close and personal. And this stitch has 3 prongs, if you can't tell. And it kind of looks like a upside down sideways flower bud that's just starting to bloom. And so that's what it looks like. And so that's why it's called the flowering upside down stitch. And so again, this color is done in triple version, which if we get to that on the live, I'll show you. If not, you can go back and watch my other live that I did. What was it, yesterday or the day before yesterday? One of these days ago. And then also stay tuned for an actual tutorial coming soon. And again, this is not a stitch pattern, it is a stitch. So that's what makes it so easy. So you can use it for all your crochet projects. And I just think you can make some great designs with this particular stitch pattern. I just think it's a great stitch pattern, or great stitch. Sorry, it's not a stitch pattern stitch. I don't know why I called it a stitch pattern. But you can make a lot of great things with this stitch. And I think it's so versatile. And it's as easy to make as a double crochet. So you can make a double crochet. You can make this stitch. It's very, very easy. I absolutely love it. I just find that it's great. It's a great crochet stitch. Oh, your friends watch you. Who are your friends? Adventure of Gaming. Who are your friends? Because I'm relatively new to YouTube. I did post on here 4 years ago and before, but then I stopped. So let me know who your friends are. From school. What school did you go to? I'm trying to think if I know you. What's your name, Adventure of Gaming? I'm sorry, I'm trying to read. I'm looking at my computer so I can read your comments. Let me know what your real name is and let me know what school you went to. I don't know if the comments are not working. I haven't seen any new replies. We will wait and see what you say. Oh no, this is kind of a loose stitch. Whoops. Hopefully it'll go tighter as we fix this loose one. From school. Well, what school did you go to, Adventure of Gaming? I'm not sure what school you went to or if I know you. No. But let me know in the comments. Oh my goodness, I'm struggling right now, you guys. This is just not working. I don't know why. Well, I will say this, I'm using a hook size that's much too small for the yarn, to be honest, but it's just not working and I'm not sure why. What school did you go to, Adventure of Gaming? Because I'm curious if I know you. Oh, shoot. So it says your name is Taylor. My name is Taylor and I go to Pennsylvania. Wait, do you live in Pennsylvania? Because I've never been to Pennsylvania before. And how old are you? Just because I'm just trying to figure out if I know you, that's all. Because I'm older than I look. I know a lot of people are like, you're so young. And I'm definitely not old by any means, but I'm a lot older than I look. Everyone thinks I'm 17. And I'm definitely not 17. So, oh, you're only 9? You're only 9. Yeah, I don't think I know you. You're like a lot younger than me. Like by a lot. Yeah, no, I'm not from there. Like that's not. And why am I messing this up for some reason? For some reason, I am not doing well. Yeah, I don't live in Atlantic City at all. And this life's not really made for kids. This life's made kind of for grown-ups. So, just thought I should put that out there. You said you're only 9, right? Yeah. You're really young. Let's see. Trying to think if I can calculate how. I can't do basic math apparently, so let's figure this out. No, I don't want that. Go away. That's not what I want. That's not what I want. I opened it anyway. Let's see. Minus. Okay. Oh, your friend is not. Well, how old are you then? I don't think I know your friend though, like on a personal level. Oh, you're 23. Okay. Yeah, so you're about, oh my gosh, are you 9 years younger than me? I think you might be 9 years younger than me. It's funny, you were just saying that your friend is 9. Yeah, you're like 9 years younger than me. Wow. That's crazy. Yeah, no, I live in Washington State. And I just started re-uploading. Because I was uploading 4 years ago. And then I stopped. But yeah, I'm really enjoying going live. And I hope you guys can't hear the cars because I can really hear them. And I have my window open a little bit because I'm hot. And I think it's just muggy out, kind of. Not really hot, just kind of muggy. And I'm just not enjoying it. So, but I think I'm enjoying the way that this stitch looks better than the half double that I had originally. So, I'm really enjoying it if you guys can see. So, it's working up really nicely and I really like it. Bye, Adventures of Gaming. See you next time. Why the sad face? Why the sad face, Adventures of Gaming? I don't know. I guess Adventures of Gaming left and sad that we're 9 years apart. This is just a fun chit chat type of live. That's all it is, you guys. So, nothing else to be found here. Just fun crocheting. I absolutely like this crochet stitch. It's quite fun and I'm really enjoying it. What's your favorite crochet stitch? If you crochet, what's your favorite? Or if you knit? Although I heard with knitting there's not as many options in the stitch department as there is with crocheting, so. Right now my favorite's definitely gotta be the triple flowering upside down stitch or the double crochet. Hi, whoever's watching, or we got 2 watchers. Yay, we got some watchers. I love this red. I think it's a great accent color, but I think if I use too much in one area, it's going to be overwhelming just because these are a lot more milder colors. And this is like red, like bright red. Actually, it's brighter on camera than it is in real life. It's slightly more muted in real life, but not much more. And it's really, really bright. And I think if you use too much of that red color in one area, it won't go good as well with this color. But if you use a little bit, then it complements it well. But yeah, I definitely am enjoying this red berry flavor Mountain Dew. I will have to say though, a good Baja Blast is definitely where it's at, for sure. Also, someone commented earlier the voltage is really good. They're all really good. I like them all. But I had never tried this one before and wanted to give it a try. Plus, I feel like Mountain Dew always makes really fun cans. So, I mean, the cans are always really fun. Let me know, do you like this setup or not? Because if you like this setup, I think we'll keep it. I was able to afford getting a little foldable table. Well, it's little if you think in terms of other tables, but it's kind of big for this area. But I think it works really well for me and I like it. And I like that I can fold it up and throw it in my closet for easy storage. So that's one thing that I really like. I think that it's fun to have a good setup for videos, and this will be good for crochet tutorials. Stay tuned for a tutorial on how to do this stitch, the flowering upside down stitch, and the triple flowering upside down stitch, or FUD for short. So it'd be 3 FUD would be how it's abbreviated if you saw it in the pattern. But you probably won't because I think I've only shown it in the pattern once. I think. I might have designed one pattern years ago with it, but other than that, you won't see this stitch in magazines or books or online anywhere other than something that I've posted. I'm a slow crocheter, you guys, so if it seems like I'm taking forever finishing this one row, it's because I am. Also, what kind of computers do you all have? I have a Lenovo IdeaPad 3 and I'm getting a new one, and I'm still shopping around. But I'm thinking like one of the Samsung computers. So let me know in the comments. But yeah, I really like crocheting, and now that I can actually go live on my channel and do fun things, I'm gonna also start going live on Monday nights. I haven't mentioned that yet, but I'm going to mention. Stay tuned for not Monday, for Sunday Night Lives. That's when I plan on going live on a regular basis. I'm gonna try to make it every Sunday night, so because that's a night I'm consistently available. I'll let you know if that's not the case for a particular Sunday night, but that's the goal because I want to make going live regular, and I feel like I don't know. I just feel like that would be a great option, you know? Gosh dang it, I'm struggling over here, but it's okay. I'm just not getting these stitches as tight as I would like. It also doesn't help that I'm not using the recommended hook size, but then again, who does? Like, unless it's absolutely crucial, who uses recommended hook size? Because I normally don't. I'm using an F3.75, and I believe it's a 5mm that's recommended, so. We're almost done with this row, though. The one row I've done on camera. I'm a slow crocheter, plus I'm slower on camera, too, I feel like. Does anyone feel like they're a slow crocheter? Excuse me, have people told you that you're a fast crocheter? Because I've seen people crochet so fast you can't even see them. You're like, are you even crocheting? Because I can't even see it. Because it's like they're going so fast. That's definitely something I can't do. I'm not a fast crocheter at all. Whoops. And my yarn came off the hook a little bit. Also, for some reason, I'm feeling kind of hot and sweaty, so it makes it harder to crochet when you're feeling like that. I don't know why, because it's not that hot out. I'm just having one of those days, I guess. I don't know if I'm the only one that has days like that, but I feel like I am. I'm probably not, though. But yeah, this yarn is actually really nice to work with. Except for when your palms are all sweaty like mine feel like they are. Then it's a little bit trickier, but I definitely do enjoy it. And with this particular stitch, I like how straight and clean the edges are. Let me just work this stitch again and then show you. Like a close up, because it's kind of harder for you guys to be able to see that. Oh shoot. Get in the hole stitch. Come on now. I'm just not having a good time with this. It's such a struggle. Like this is what the edge looks like. See how straight that is? Such a straight edge, and I absolutely love it. So this is what we're working with thus far. Excuse me. This Mountain Dew sprinkled splash is making me burpy a little bit. I absolutely love this yarn though. It's really pretty. I think I'm just going to stick to 2 rows of the red just because I want the red to just be an accent color. And I don't really want it to like overwhelm the pattern, if that makes sense. So I think that's what we'll do. Oh, Mason, we got a new subscriber. Wow, I'm glad we're getting some new subscribers, you guys. I'm really glad that we are able to get some new subscribers. Yeah. So let me know if you like this, if you like the color workup of this yarn. Definitely let me know because I think it's such a beautiful workup and I absolutely love it. It says we have one live watcher, but that's probably honestly me because I do have it up on my computer. I have it paused though. I just have it for comments. So it's probably saying that the live watcher that it's showing exists is probably me. So yeah. I'm hoping that we get some more watchers possibly. Because I'm really not watching it. It's paused on my computer. But yeah, we're going to start the next round. Or excuse me, next row. And I think that's what I'll do is 2 rows of this. Because I don't want to overwhelm it with it being like too much red because this is a very strong red color. It's not as muted of a color as the other colors on the other skein are. So I don't want to do like too much of an overwhelming color. So I think we'll probably just do like 2 rows of the red, I'd say. Gosh dang it. I'm struggling getting attention on this particular stitch. We are just not having fun with it. And there we go. It's a little bit better. Definitely a little bit better. Oh, shoot. I definitely am really enjoying this. Yeah, I think 2 rows of just the red will be plenty. Because again, like I said, I don't want to do I don't know what is going on here. This is not I don't know why it's doing that. It just did something weird on me. Now I gotta start over with the second row already because it was just acting weird and I just realized it. Well, I want to thank all the live watchers who tuned in for a while. Again, I am going to be going live on Sunday nights. I don't know exactly what time yet, but that is a time that I am consistently able to go live. If there's any reason I can't go live, I'll definitely let you guys know, but for sure that's most likely what I'm going to do, for sure, so. Oops, gosh dang it. I'm really struggling over here. I don't know what's wrong with me. Oh, shoot. I'm doing this wrong. I don't know why, but I am doing this wrong. There we go. That's better. Looks like we're tapering out. We don't really have any watchers. It occasionally says that we have 1 live watcher, but that's me, I'm pretty sure. because I have it open on my computer, so pretty sure that's me for the most part. And it's paused, so I'm not even really watching. It's really just for comments, so that I don't have to try to bend over toward the phone to read the comments, if that makes sense. So yeah, I'm just going to give a quick show of what this stitch looks like after we finish this one, because I'm going to upload this and let it be visible on the replay. So one more, I guess. So I want to be able to show this for any people that watch this on the replay. I don't know if y'all can see that. So that's what it's looking like. Again, that is definitely a work in progress. And then once we do this row, I'll decide if I want a third row, but I'll probably honestly just stick to the two because I don't want to do too much red all in one stripe, because these are more muted colors and this is definitely a brighter color, and so I don't want to overdo it with the red. Anyways, I want to thank everyone who watched this on the live, and also anyone who watched it on the replay. Thank you as well. So thank you so much for that. Stay tuned. I'm going to start going live. I think, let's just say 7 p.m. Sunday nights. So it'll be 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Whatever time that is for you, I do not know. If I can't go live at 7, I will let you know. But Sunday nights, 7 p.m., I think will be the live time. I just think that's a good time for me. Again, my schedule could change. I'm a busy woman, so I'm very, very busy. I run a business, if you didn't know, so it's a lot. It's definitely a lot, and I'm outsourcing some of the work, so my workload will slowly start to decrease because I will be able to outsource. So anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I will I will catch you guys in the next video and in the next live stream. Bye guys.